Were you just laying in the sun? No, you look so happy. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Based on when I got back from Bali, I've been in quarantine. That doesn't make sense. 3 weeks, so I'm on day technically 21 right now. Finished my third official week, entering my fourth week. And yeah, the cabin fever is starting to hit a little bit. Given that it's a bit more of like a chill quarantine day, and given that my last vlog was how to be productive, today's gonna be more so how to just kind of like hang out and chill a little bit. Do you want to hang out? I feel like we should hang out. But first things first, today's video is sponsored by Kenzie. I've been making like a very active attempt not to use much heat at all in my hair. I haven't used heat on my hair since February. But in terms of other hair, I've been using my IPL handset. This is basically like a at-home laser hair removal. I've talked to you guys about it a few times. You can actually do this at home. So yes, if you want to do some laser hair removal before summer, you can do so at home. Like in a lot of ways, this quarantine is like a big prep, right? I mean, we can use it as like a good prep, or just even just doing some like, I don't know, stuff that you can't normally do if you're always distracted by going outside and doing normal human things. So laser hair removal, I've been now moving around to different parts of my body because I've pretty much finished off my legs and my calves. Like, again, not much hair has been growing back. It grows back pretty thin. So I've just been using this, and I use it on the third setting, and it's super awesome, super convenient. The other really thing I like about it is that it helps with skin pigmentation. So I get some redness in my skin. I've used it on my forearms, although some of my forearm, I haven't done my forearm since before I went to Bali, but so some of the hair has grown back, but it's really, really soft and like thin, but none of the redness is on my like lower arms anymore, which is really nice. But yeah, it helps even out skin pigmentation and skin coloring, as well as actually remove or just stop your hair from growing back. So this is how I've been doing my at-home hair removal now since pretty much December. So I'm on my fourth month. Yeah, so now that I know how it works and like roughly how my body responds to it, like how long it takes my body to really take in the what am I trying to say? You know what I mean? Now that I know how long it takes my body to really stop growing hair back, or to really grow back thinner hair or less hair, patchier hair, I'm gonna start moving on to different parts of my body, and then hopefully by the end of 2020, I'll just be hairless from here down. So if you guys want to check out the Kenzie, I actually do have a coupon code for you guys. If you use KLN50, you're gonna get $50 off. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can go check them out. So that's kind of the self-care routine that I'm starting my day with. Now that I've showered and everything, I'm just gonna do my laser hair removal and then move into my day. So given that we're having just a bit of like a chill kind of weekend type vibes, I figured that we could do some planting. I have some seeds and stuff and some gardening and stuff that I wanted to do. But then the other thing I was thinking is I really think I want to move around my furniture. I feel like now that I've been home for 3 weeks in a row and haven't left the house, I just need some new energy. And given that we can't leave the house to get new energy, it's really easy to just kind of move around your furniture and redecorate your house a little bit to get new energy. So when it comes to redoing your house or like moving around your furniture, one of the things that I really like to implement is the fact that if you want to give your house or your bedroom or anywhere that you're spending this quarantine a little bit of a makeover, you don't have to go out and buy new things. It's just about getting creative with what you've already got. All of the furniture is in perfect place, but for like that reason, I feel like, yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of bored of that now. Like, perfection is boring. I feel like it would be cool to kind of redo my house and move around some furniture just to get a new fresh perspective, new atmo, new energy, new all of that. It's been sunny lately. Spring is definitely in full swing, so I feel like it'll be nice to kind of get some new energy in the apartment, plant some new plants and just to make a little garden. And I also was thinking that if we do the planting today, running off the theme of planting things, it would be nice to kind of throw some intentions in there and plant some certain things kind of more spiritually. I don't know, this vlog's gonna turn into whatever it turns into because we're just hanging out today. No rules, no routines, no structure. I don't know, I don't know how I feel about that, but we shall find out. A little makeup update. I haven't really been wearing daily makeup since I've been back. It's really kind of been very random days that I decide to do so, and if I do, I've kind of stuck to the simple basics, kind of like eyebrows, concealer, and mascara. And then I have been playing around with lashes though. I love lashes. I feel like that's the biggest thing from taking a break from makeup and coming back to it. I've realized that when I really think about simplifying my makeup routine, lashes and concealer and brows are like those will be my bread and butter of makeups. I've kind of enjoyed just the simplicity of having such an easy 5-minute makeup routine versus before it would take me like 15-20 minutes to do my makeup. Today I'm just gonna do brows, concealer, and mascara. I'm not filming any coffee talks and I like to put on lashes when I film coffee talks. Again, I don't really know why, there's no real reason, I just love bushy lashes. But yeah, so now that this is done, I guess we can just begin our day. In case you guys are curious, I was using the Buxom mascara. So this is the mascara I'm wearing today, actually just in general lately. I'm still wearing the Too Faced, this is my favorite concealer. It's the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And brows, I used my Kai Brow. My color is gone, but I'm pretty sure I'm in taupe, which is good because it is not a good time to be a fake blonde, let me tell you. I have like dirty brown hair. Didn't have time to get my roots done before I went on the trip, and now we're in quarantine for what's gonna look like till the end of possibly May. So I'm gonna be unintentional ombre for a little while, but it's nice because my brow color matches my roots pretty well, so I guess it kind of helps make it look a bit more intentional. My hair has been growing out really fast, which has been nice considering I cut it only like a year and 2 months ago. It's down to my mermaid zone, you know what I mean, where you could almost be a mermaid. That's been kind of nice. So makeup's done. And I'm thinking the first thing we could do is the bedroom in terms of the bedroom makeover. Love the feeling of when you move around your furniture and you wake up for the first morning and you're like, whoa, new Atmo. I've been looking on Pinterest a lot lately just in terms of the fact that I'm buying a house soon. One of the things that I've been really obsessed with lately is like bedroom pictures, in particular where the bed is positioned, just like that little cozy spot that you sleep. Move everything else around in conjunction of once that's there, it's then easy to kind of see where you need to put everything else. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna move around bedroom. Okay, so now that I've successfully fallen down that wormhole, I'm pretty sure I'm done the upstairs, but I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an update as to everything that has changed. I was thinking of making this like a cozy cave because it's got the bathroom here too, so it could be like, you know, you go to work, shut the door, I have a bathroom, so there's no like room for distraction or excuses, and then make the other room my bedroom, but I didn't end up doing that. I think I might actually save that for another week, switching around my apartment maybe like a few times depending on how long we're in quarantine, like a little challenge in the vlogs or something. Anyway, I ended up keeping this my bedroom though. So this is like a completion of up here. Now I'm gonna slowly start getting rid of things because I feel like, especially over here, I feel like there's a lot going on, so maybe take some of that down. So then I moved all of this stuff over here. It's like my little plant corner. And then I made my old office my yoga room. So I brought the big plant from downstairs. I have my meditation pillow, hung up the little moon I don't even know what that is, but that moon thing. And then brought the record player in here and unrolled my yoga mat. And then over here in this corner, this is, I just basically took the third pillow and made it like a back. So this actually became more of like a little nook. I feel like it's more cozy now. And then put this nightstand here, which has a bunch of my books and stuff in it. And then it's just got the 3 clocks going up. So now this is officially my yoga setup, which is going to be nice for when I start to film yoga videos, because now I actually have a designated spot. And it's cool because it's got all the mirrors. So this was actually my office when I first moved into this house, so we've come full circle. Also, this is like a joke. I put this up before 2020 started, like at the end of 2019, and it was a lie. Nobody was ready for 2020. I had nowhere to put my clothing rack, but I'm gonna keep it because where I'm moving, I'm gonna have a co's office. Even just like events and stuff like that, it's actually very useful. So I've put it there for now just because I'm lazy, but that's not gonna stay there. One of the things I definitely noticed is that I have so much stuff. Technically, I'm gonna be leaving this apartment like July, August. I think I'm gonna try and get out of here by August. So I really only have like 3 more months here, right? April, May, which will actually go really fast when you think about it. So my goal is going to be, yes, I feel like I'm gonna do my challenge to kind of see how many times I can redecorate this apartment before I leave. Just because I feel like that's such a classic thing that we've been doing here on my channel for so long. But the other thing is I want to start minimizing now. So now that I kind of know that I'm leaving, I'm going to slowly start getting rid of things, and I'm no longer bringing any new things into the house. Everything I own to things that I actually have purpose for, or a purpose for.
I won't get close to your heartache. If you won't open your door, I'm feeling kinda lost when your mind is hiding whatever that is choking your chest. I can see it in your eyes that you're shaking, 'cause you're holding it back. Maybe you'll make up your mind, now I'm here by your side. So let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark, make you forget about what's wrong. Let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. You won't get closer to me if you won't open your door. If that's what you want, then baby try to believe me when I say that you can tell me anything. I can see it in your eyes that you're shaking, 'cause you're holding it back. Maybe you'll make up your mind, now I'm here by your side. So let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. Oh, I will hold you in
It's actually now the next day, and I've planted my little garden, as you guys saw. We'll see if those things end up sprouting up. They're actually gifted to me for Christmas like quite some time ago, so they might not grow for that reason. We're gonna just see what happens. I'm pretty sure the lavender should grow through in the poppies with the crystal, but the herbs might not, so we'll see. Would you like attention? Somebody is very needy today. Oh, you just walked over our reading. Which reminds me, I also just did a little oracle deck reading for spring after journaling. So I did some like super, deep core work, and not like core in the sense of I wasn't doing crunches. I wanted to write down a couple of the things that I appreciate / am grateful for this spring, and then planting seeds of intention for next spring. So that's why I was like, oh, like next spring I want to be planting like my own garden in my own home and blah, 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 blah. Intention planting as well. Just like I plan to open my heart up more to myself this spring, and then next spring open my heart up to potentially somebody else, like things like that, you know. See, now I'm getting corny. We can have success with a lot of the things that we choose to do and intend to do, but I feel like it doesn't feel like success if you don't plant your intentions with your heart. If you don't plant intentions that actually hold weight to you, that are valuable to you and you only, the intentions that you plant might actually come into fruition, but you might not feel fulfilled by them. You'll know because you'll feel it. Like, you'll feel it activate parts of you. Play it out in your mind. You're either gonna feel something from it, or you're just gonna feel, like when I picture driving, I'm not really good with cars, Ferrari down New York City to my penthouse loft. That doesn't really activate a lot of things in me. It sounds really nice, but when I picture it, I'm not like, yes, that's like that. I feel that. That feels amazing. When I picture being outside with lots of yard or nature, a hammock and a warm cup of coffee and the sun setting and the sound of birds in the background while I play my favorite playlist, that literally makes me want to just like, I just want to evaporate and then reform. That gives me goosebumps, because the idea of being away from so much and just being in peace and in nature resonates with me, and it might not resonate with everybody. So what resonates with you might be the penthouse in New York, which is so cool. And that's how you find out. You just like sit with it, you picture it, and then you feel how it feels in your body. And if it activates any part of you that feels good, you know, if it activates your heart, if it gets your stomach, if it gives you butterflies, if it makes you excited, if it makes you happy, if it makes you feel like golden or like sunny on the inside, then you're planting the right intentions. If it doesn't, if it's just kind of like, yeah, that seems like what I should do, if you're confused for whatever reason, if it's not activating that feeling, you might want to check it. Okay, that was like the longest pep talk chat ever. I'm falling down this wormhole much too far. So this is the reading that I did for spring. It's full moon in Aries, and we actually pulled the full moon in Aries. The way that I kind of took this reading is believe in the impossible. So whatever seeds you do plant, believe in them. Taking the time and the space to really feel out a choice, then hold your vision and don't let anything make you feel like it might not be yours. If you hit a setback, hold your vision. If you tell somebody about your idea and they think you're crazy, like hold your vision. The fiery climax approaches. So to me, I feel like that just means like things are starting to happen. Like things are starting to kind of hit a peak, which I think globally we can definitely agree. And then look at the bigger picture might mean while everything is hitting a peak, ask how this fits into your bigger picture. And then these three, which I feel like even color-wise, they all go together so nicely. Also, the struggle is so real right now, guys. Adjustments are required, communication is key, and a win-win outcome is forecast. Being in isolation right now is the perfect time to make adjustments. Really sitting with things with your head, your heart, and your body. Communication is key between our waking selves or our subconscious selves, and you make the proper adjustments, then believing in the impossible and holding your vision becomes easy, and things start to happen and your bigger picture starts to come true. Regardless of whether or not you've thought about life this way, everything around you has come from an idea that then manifested itself. And whether we take responsibility for it or we don't, whether we know we're doing it or not, every choice we make is an action on manifestation. And so when you become aware of yourself, aware of things you're doing, and then just have a quick little moment of like, why am I doing this? And be very, very honest with yourself. You can make actual real-time adjustments and choices and create action upon a bigger picture that you might want, that is actually rooted deep down into your values and what you know to be true to you, by taking the moments now to really think those things through. Deep chat we just had there. Feel what that, like what those manifested ideas would feel like to me. And the ones that don't really activate much of a feeling, I've been very, very difficultly making a conscious effort to let those things go. And it's not easy because you're working with the subconscious. Guys, we have been sharpening this subconscious since we don't even know when. So yeah, patience is definitely key, which is another thing with spring and like even growing the seeds and stuff. We're reseeding our brains is really what we're doing. So those are my weekend thoughts for you.